You are listening to Sauna Talks by Medicine Inside, featuring Terry Lombard. Drop in, breathe deep, let it burn, and let it reveal.
I'm sitting in the sauna the other day with a group of guys who affectionately call themselves the Goon Squad, and they're wondering where their buddy Mike has been. Turns out Mike's in a new relationship and has completely vanished. He's stopped coming to the gym, barely texts back, missed the last 3 hangouts, and the guys are calling him Mike Ella. He's turned into someone completely different, as if he's lost himself and merged with his girlfriend Ella. Sound familiar? Well, it turns out there's actual science behind these relationship patterns, and it all starts way before we even know what love is. So, here's something wild. By the age of 2, we've already developed our attachment style. Basically, our emotional blueprint for how we connect with others. Think of it like relationship software that gets installed in early childhood and runs quietly in the background for the rest of our lives. There are 4 main types of attachment styles, and here's where it gets interesting. Only about half of us actually have the secure style that makes relationships feel natural and easy. So what about the other half? Well, about 15% are avoidant. These are the people who value independence above all else, sometimes to a fault. They're the ones who might ghost after things get too real, and not because they don't care, but because closeness literally feels threatening to their nervous system. Then there's anxious attachment. Roughly 10 to 20% of people who crave closeness but constantly worry about losing it. They're the ones checking their phone obsessively, needing lots of reassurance, and getting clingy when stressed. And here's the plot twist. There's also disorganized attachment, a combination of these two, which is like having conflicting software running simultaneously. You want closeness, but you also fear it. Researchers recently discovered something that's honestly pretty alarming. When they compared college students from the late 1980s to today, secure attachment dropped by 15%, while avoidant attachment spiked by 56%. We're literally becoming worse at healthy relationships as a society. Social media, technology reliance, changing family structures, and increased stress, they're all rewiring our brains on how we connect with one another.